Hi, this is Renard Boyce of Temple Mortgage. Today, unfortunately, we're going to talk about a subject that's a little uncomfortable, that subject being divorce. In this country, there are about 55% of all marriages do end in divorce. So I know you're probably wondering, well, why is he talking about divorce? What is the purpose of this broadcast today? The purpose of this pod presentation is to discuss property settlement, the resolution, the dissolution of the marriage, unfortunately, and now the resolution of your principal asset, that being your property. Attorneys are depending on one pivotal thing, that you will get into a knockdown, drag out fight. The more you fight, the more their fees accelerate, thus the more they make. The cost of a no contest divorce is about $1,500. The cost of a contested divorce can start at about $5,500 and wind up in the $8,000 to $10,000, depending on how much you fight and how much you have to fight about. So let's remove some objects off the table. Let's lift the property off the table. The Bible says to do all things decent and in order. Come to me. I have a battery of real estate attorneys. We can draw up the deeds. We sit down, we'll talk about it, we'll pray about it, we'll reason about it together. We'll decide, the two of you will decide what's reasonable. The law is already put in place. They're about 50% of the available equity. So now, what's the next issue? Who's going to keep the house? Who can afford to keep the house? Once we've decided that, or you've decided amongst yourselves, I can do a cash out refinance, have the deed drawn in advance, wife gets her settlement, husband gets his settlement, and thus that matter is over. So give me a call. I know it's going to be a hard decision, but if you are at that decision, there's no need to make the attorneys rich. I pray of all things that you stay married, but if you cannot, let's do it decently and in order. 757-490-2450.